I'm Dr. Stephen Boatwright from the Department of Biodiversity, Conservation, Biology, University of the Western Cape in Cape Town, South Africa. I completed my PhD at the University of Johannesburg in 2009 and came to University of the Western Cape in 2012. The research that I conduct at this university entails the classification, naming, studying evolution of plants. This field is quite broad, but it's more specifically called the field of taxonomy. Interestingly enough, this has become a scarce skill in South Africa, so we are under a lot of pressure to train students in this field. It's a very interesting field. It's multidisciplinary because we study different aspects of plants. We study the outer structure, which we call the morphology, the anatomy, the internal structure, but we also do DNA sequencing, where we produce sequences for plants of certain gene regions, and we can then compare these and build trees of relationships of these plants in order to see how they are related to one another. This research field is very hands-on, which is one of the things that I like about it. I spend a lot of time out in the field getting to know the plants and actually collecting these plants. And also, it's a very fundamental field because if you think about it, any field that wants to study plants obviously need to know the name of the specific plant. So also the conservation of plants is very important because they need to know what they're conserving. So why study taxonomy? Well, people have been studying plants for years and they've been putting names to plants. If you can think throughout history, people used plants for medicine, for food. And Linnaeus, which I'm sure many people know of, was the first person to apply what we call the binomial system in 1753 to naming of plants, and we are still using that system today. So we have an international rule book according to which we name and classify plants. Taxonomy is a very exciting field. I think if you have a keen interest in plants and you want to know what they are, where they grow, what they look like, then taxonomy is definitely the field for you.